Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Brian's Horror Corner, and welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada for day two of my Days of the Dead convention out here. Um, I had a summary review for day one up on my channel. Check that out. But today we're going to talk about Saturday, the second day of this 3 day weekend horror convention out in Las Vegas. And quite a bit happened today for me. So the convention went from 11 to 7 today, and I got there, of course, before 11. Got in line to go in. So I decided I was going to bite the bullet right away and stand in line for the longest line of this convention's been for Doug Bradley. And there's a couple reasons for that that I'll get into here. But I decided right away at 11 o'clock I was just going to stand in line for him. And it took about an hour and 15 minutes to get through the line. Um, well worth it though, and part of the reason was it's Doug Bradley. You're talking about Pinhead, the original, who did like 7 or 8 movies himself as Pinhead. Um, and then the other thing is, he actually was charging less than a lot of the other celebrities there. So for $40, basically, you could not only you could get a signed autograph, like a picture autograph of the prints on the table, or whatever else you brought, or and you could also get a picture, I should say, with it for $40. Where some of the other guests were charging, if you wanted both, it was 80 or 60. So I think that was part of the reason his line was so long. And as I said, it's Pinhead. I mean, he's going to be popular. Um, I have to apologize though; he's not quite as old as I thought. He's only 68. So hopefully he'll be at these for another 10 or 15 years at least. But that was the first exciting thing that happened today. Was this? You can see I got my personalized Pinhead print signed and autographed here, to Brian, see you in hell, Doug Bradley. Just awesome. I don't know how you guys probably can't see that too well because of the lighting. Sorry about. I'll have these up on my wall here when I get home. So maybe you'll be able. There, that's a little bit better if I turn it away from the lamp. But I don't know if you can read that or not. But this is an awesome print. It's awesome signature. Really nice guy, Doug Bradley. I couldn't talk to him for too long because the line was out the door behind me. But I told him it was a pleasure to meet him, and he's a really nice guy. I didn't shake his hand, but I gave him a fist bump. It didn't seem like anybody was shaking his hand. So, um, some people are still weird about that with COVID still kind of being around, even though we're like a year past the big part of it. So, but I did get a picture with him as well. Um, yeah, I'll have to share those pictures up on my channel. They're on my phone right now. I haven't uploaded them to my computer, but I got a selfie with them, so that was really cool. Yeah, just a well worth the wait. Really nice guy. Just a great autograph to get to go with the one from yesterday. My Kane Hodder one is Jason, which I showed you guys in my first video. So yeah, I did that, and then there were a couple of Q&As that I sat in on. After I got Doug Bradley's autograph, I sat in on the entire cast of, well, not the entire cast, but those that were there from Sleepaway Camp, including Felissa Rose and the two. There's two males. I don't have all their names. Shoot, just a second, guys. Let me grab my phone. I want to do this. Okay, it's gonna bug me otherwise. But yeah, you had Felissa Rose, Catherine Kami, Karen Fields, Tom Vandal, and Christopher Collette from Sleepaway Camp. So that was kind of cool to see all of them up there on stage at the same time. I saw about the last 20 minutes or so of that, and then I went back and walked around a little bit more and talked to some people and stuff, and then I returned for another Q&A at 1:30, which was probably the star of the day for me, which was Heather Langenkamp, Nancy Thompson herself from A Nightmare on Elm Street. And as you can see, that was the shirt I was sporting today at the convention. Of course, yesterday I had the Friday the 13th shirt, but that's why I got Kane Hodder's autograph yesterday, and I wanted Heather Langenkamp's today. So that comes a little bit later, but I saw the Q&A with her, which was great. She's a really good interview as well, and just She just seems like a really awesome person all around, as they all do, quite frankly. Um, but anyway, so yeah, then after that, I took a little break from the convention, went and met somebody down on Fremont Street, then returned to the convention about 4 o'clock, got in line for Heather Langenkamp, and this was another one where, oh, I love this print. Um, Brian 1-2, Freddy's Coming for You, Heather Langenkamp, Nancy, and this was an easy choice as far as the print to grab because you have Freddy's glove and the famous bathtub scene there. Um, yeah, and you talk about somebody that was nice. I mean, I told you this was my first horror convention, and we talked for a couple, I would say a good minute or so. I got a selfie with her as well, which I'll have to post on my channel at some point, probably when I get home. But yeah, just a super sweet lady. I told her what a big fan I was. Um, and I just absolutely loved the print, and I told her I really enjoyed the Q&A. So yeah, just like Kane Hodder was the star yesterday for me, she was definitely the star today for me, as was Doug Bradley, to be fair. And then to close out the convention, I decided it was time to buy a couple of things while I was there. So I went and got three new movies to add to my collection, starting with Exorcist 3, William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist 3. I'm not I'm not overly excited about this being one of these snapper cases, but it was $5. You got to support the locals, so I got The Exorcist 3. I have the first two, of course, on the second one I know is Scream Factory. The first one I think is just regular Blu-ray. So this one I have just on DVD now. But like I said, it was $5, and then I got the remake for Let the Right Ones In, or Let the Right One In, and for Let Me In, the American remake, which I heard is not as good as Let the Right One In, but still, it has Cody Smith McPhee and Chloe Grace Moretz and Richard Jenkins in it. So for $5, I thought I would check it out. I've heard that it's not horrible. It's just not as good as the original. I forget the foreign country. Was it French? No, it's Swedish, I think, or Swedish, I believe. Let the Right One In. Yeah, pretty sure. So this is the American remake, Let Me In. And then I also added another shark movie to my collection for this summer to probably watch and review. 47 Meters Down with Claire Holt and Mandy Moore. Um, yeah, I like my shark movies for the most part, as long as they're not horrible. This is one of the better ones. I think it is a PG-13, but again, it was $5, so added those three movies to the collection. So yeah, it was a great day here at Days of the Dead in Las Vegas. I'm really enjoying the entire convention. I'll get into it more when I get back home again. I'll do an entire convention summary video probably on Monday, along with day three. I won't be able to do day three summary tomorrow because as soon as it ends at 4 o'clock, I basically have to call an Uber, get to the airport, and then fly back. And I don't get back till after midnight to where I live in the Midwest, and so I lose 2 hours with the flight, and it's also a long flight to begin with. So I'll probably do day three slash entire convention summary video on Monday, Monday afternoon or evening when I'm back and have a full night's sleep and all those type of things. But yeah, that's about it for today. Talked to a lot of people in line, talked to a lot of the vendors. Everybody's super nice. These conventions, I definitely haven't run into anybody that's standoffish. Sure. Oh, one other thing too that I should mention. I haven't gotten his autograph yet. I hope to yet, but David Howard Thornton was playing. He was actually in the full Art the Clown garb. So when I walked back from taking a break and meeting somebody on Fremont Street, he was talking to somebody, and I was walking by him, and he just looked up just enough with that evil look that Art the Clown has, and my God, that guy knows how to play that character just brilliantly. It scared the hell out of me for a minute there. I thought he was gonna I don't know what I thought he was going to do, but it was just a look that just kind of gave me the weeping willows, basically. But yeah, it was cool to see him in full garb and yeah, just seeing all these people in person. I'm not going to say that I don't get overly like fanboyish, although I kind of did with Heather Langenkamp today. That was the one time this whole convention that, like Kane Hodder, I was pretty cool with. Doug Bradley, even though that was really cool. But when I actually got up there to have Heather Langenkamp sign the print, I was like, inside, I was kind of kind of fanboying a little bit. It's like, wow, this is Nancy Thompson. I mean, I've watched her in Nightmare on Elm Street for 30 years, more than that, and it's just yeah, the fanboy in me came out a little bit there, and then and seeing Art the Clown and the real Art the Clown. I mean, a lot of people do the cosplays, but there's only one David Howard Thornton. There's only one real Art the Clown. So that was an experience too that happened today. But yeah, otherwise, guys, great day here. Day two, the big long day, the Saturday, the midday, the busiest day for sure. A lot of people lining up at 11 o'clock and really throughout the afternoon. So looking forward to the last day. I'm going to try to buy a little bit more merchandise depending on my cash situation and get a few more autographs. Hopefully, David Howard Thornton. I might still try to get Jake the Snake. Like I said, you got to be kind of picky because some of them really charge. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Danielle Harris or Bill Mosley because they're on the higher end of charging. I think Bill Mosley wants 60 or 80 for an autograph, and Danielle Harris, I think, wants 80 for the combo with the picture, otherwise 60, which that's what I paid for a Kane Hodder. So, I mean, but I might try to catch her. I think she's going to be in Chicago. I might try to catch her later, the end of the year. She's going to be at conventions for years to come, I feel like. So, the big three I got with the Prince, and that's, of course, Kane Hodder, Heather Langenkamp, and Doug Bradley. So, now it's just a matter of maybe getting a couple of DVDs signed by Jake the Snake and David Howard Thornton, Art the Clown, my Terrifier DVD, and possibly one more. We'll have to see. But I'll let you guys all know on Monday when I'm back. Hope you're enjoying these day summary reviews, though, out here at Days of the Dead in Las Vegas. Please like this video and hit the little notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my review videos coming up for this series yet. And then also be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming horror content, including Tales from the Crypt the next couple months. And I'm going to be watching and reviewing up on my channel all 7 seasons. So thank you for watching this summary review and stay scared. Bye.